So some updates. I ain't getting much stuff other than stuff I've had all along. But that's when my mom gave me some old crochet stuff she didn't want, so got these. I gotta get some of those plastic needles because that's what you cast off with. So what's going on? Well, Jimmy, one of the cycles are going to get him on Saturday. So he's got to deal with law enforcement now trying to take care of that matter. They'll probably be calling today after they get housing in their room today so they can roll the camera back. Thankfully, our building has security cameras. Due to privacy, won't say where, but my mom was in for a while somewhere, and she's back home, so that's good. And my mom and us were getting a little tired of the building here. I moved away from Ogdensburg, New York to get away from the troublemakers there. Now they moved over here last year because of the fire. I mean, it was nice for our building to take them in, but they're starting to be the troublemakers they were there. I don't know if they're bringing their meth labs over with them. I hope not. I don't want to live anywhere near one of them. Now, they're more volatile than the solvents used for oil paints. Shit, some of them things are actually in the fucking meth, I think. But I don't... Yeah. So I'm learning hats, but I apologize for some holes in them. I'm using them for the reborn babies right now. My mom has some newborn. I'm going to bring it down and see if it'll fit one of hers later. When she's back home, she's going out with a friend for lunch today, so I don't know. We'll probably end up staying here. Just have to put up with it. No matter where you go, there's always going to be drugs and troublemakers, and I'm going to see my hand doctor tomorrow because I've had it, the pain. I brought my A1C way down. I don't know about my weight, but I'm still pre-op bariatric, still in the pre-op phase. I haven't actually gone for a consultation or nothing yet. Get that done, get that DNC thing done I gotta do. Make sure I don't have uterine cancer. The stupid doctor canceled on me, so I went back to my old gynecological guy. The other one was a reproductive endocrinologist because of privacy, and I don't want to get in trouble and say who he was, but he had all the pre-ops that had me all ready to go, and he cancels the OR. I was fucking pissed. So I said, you know what? Send me back to the old gynecologist. If that's what he's going to be doing mostly, and I already have an endocrinologist. As I said, reproductive was better for PCOS, but a gynecologist understands that too, so. They claim I'm through menopause already. I don't know, PCOS is difficult. It could be masking some of the symptoms of that, but I'm back on my metformin. I don't know, so we'll see what goes on with that. Other than trots. If anybody's ever taken metformin, us one with PCOS will do have to take it for life. You know what the metformin trots are. You gotta book it to the toilet quick. Anyway, here's one I made for my one reborn doll. I know there's a big hole in the middle of it. But I'm using the knitting needles to stitch them up. Because I'm just putting them on dolls for now until I get better at it. I found out the solution. Because someone like me with attention deficit. These are what they call row counters. To know how many I get on there. What's that little thing down there do? Well, duh, maybe that's what it's for. Oh, it's the lock it hold it, I see. Interesting. So that's what's going on. Basically, I got a couple of bookcases coming in a tiered shelf. I haven't brought any more of the witchcraft stuff back in yet. Except I did order a little Baphomet statue from AliExpress. 3 inches. I'll probably use my magnifying thing back there to see it. I don't know. I found on not Ali, but Etsy, they take the Pazuzu statues I got. Some guy does, and he colors them. So I already get a colored one now, a different one, like different colors, or get it pink. They say Pazuzu is a guardian of women and the unborn, so back and mess with painting time, so why not make him paint? That'd be kind of an embarrassment to him, right? And on that, he's more of a horror movie collectible. If I decide to, I got some oracles coming again. But again, like with attention deficit, I don't know. I'll show you something. I learned a lot about attention deficit from a video. Anybody ever understand this bag business? Just throwing all sorts of random stuff in the bag and throwing it somewhere else. I got my Norse god Odin, but I got him in a different room statue, and she was right there next to my skull. But yeah, I gotta take care of what Jimmy has to have done today. I don't know if I'll have to go up to the police station and find out some paper once I find out what they're gonna do. But no, nobody should be messing with Jimmy. He's disabled. That's not right. So Jimmy just was getting on the elevator. The guy come off for no reason, punched him in the shoulder. So that's not right, man. There could be assholes no matter where you go. So now we're looking into Plattsburgh, New York, or Saranac, which ain't much up there, or Malone, or probably end up staying here. It's expensive to move, and my mother's aging, and it's too much on her and my brother. What their issues, I think. Yeah. Once I put my pegboards up, they're probably there to stay. Well, it's like a package of 4 white ones, and I got some cups that you put on there that are blue. And I don't know, I want to put some up here. I might take that one whiteboard down, because I got one on my door coming in. I don't even see that one. There's my Shiva statue. So. Yeah. You're going to have bad luck no matter what you have in your house, so that doesn't bring it, that stuff, whatever. And mostly you're not going to have the room for it either. I got a tiered stand coming for more books. For putting more pencil things on, so I'm going to try and rearrange this room a little bit. Obviously, I can't afford IKEA. I wish I could. I have a nice IKEA desk and some of those big Alex drawers to put stuff on or something. But I can afford to knock off like my carts. I have, those carts, the pink one. I keep my needle crafts and looms on. These looms I got from Allie, I don't know. Not Allie, but Timo. I gotta glue some of the pegs back in this one. Once I'm better at it, I would definitely buy the knitting board, authentic ones. I got like one of those tapestry looms coming that you can make little wall hangings with too. Like macrame board, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know if I'm actually a weaver, but I kind of like it a lot better than like straight on crochet. Well, crochet I can handle. I do got some knitting needles, some of the circular ones and stuff to try. I will eventually. I'm not going to give up this time. And down the road, I like to try needle felting to make little animals and stuff with. But I wouldn't bring any. I don't know. I'm kind of skittish of resin because of the issues with breathing it can cause and stuff. And polymer clay and all that. I won't be able to do that with my hands anyway if I wanted to. If they fixed them. This I can do. I usually do like 2-3 rows and I quit. And I put one of these little safety clips on them, the rings or whatever you call them. Yep. So that's it. There's a guy, a neighbor of ours that works as a stack boy down at Price Chopper, so he's home. I may have him help me with my stands, give him a little something for it, and see if anybody I know around here can do pegboards. I probably can. I honestly don't think you have to draw, like, with the little holes, all the little holes in there. You could put some small nails through it to hold it up, so that shouldn't be a problem. Unless they can go up with bulldog hangers or something. Little sticky things, and you hang them, and they... Yeah, I don't want to get housing upset at me right now. They're just mess we're in. So, I see the hand doctor tomorrow, so I'll see what's going to go on there. Before they done the pre-ops or anything, but then my primary wouldn't clear me until I got my A1C under 9. Now it's close to 7.7 with the Dexcom and the Ozempic. I don't mind the Ozempic. It's just that it causes a lot of gas and burping. It is helping with weight. It's helped me to eat a lot less, and it that's portion control. Like, you know what I mean. Not eat as much, but when I do eat, I stay full and satisfied a lot longer during the day or something. I call it my gastric bypass with training wheels until I can. Even if I don't get one, I notice a lot of trouble with people that have them. Sometimes they regain, sometimes they have nutritional defects later. I mean, that's better than me and Bay. I wouldn't mind having a vitamin deficiency over what I am right now. They can fix that with infusions even and stuff. But, the folks like on Dr. Now, he's wonderful. He's like an angel. He helps people. But even afterwards, he tells people they gotta go see mental health therapy. And like, I'm looking into OA right now, which is similar to Alcoholics Anonymous. But it's for people that have issues with food. So, and as far as the higher power acceptance does, like they do, it can be anything. It could be a doorknob. It can be the group itself. It doesn't have to be Jesus or God, or should be though. But I don't know if I'd go back to church. I'm pretty much not into the rules or the dogma of the church and some of the how they treated the natives, how they treated women, the witch trials, and all that bullshit. That's not what I'm. Don't make cruelty. I'm not into that. I know what the pedophile part of it. Then they just slap them on the hands and move them to another district, and they never do prison time or nothing. Damn diocese, because I was Catholic. I mean, there's all kinds of denominations of Christianity, but I would be familiar with them. There's so many, and everybody's denomination, whenever they will say the one you are in is the wrong one. So which one's the right one? I think it should just be yourself. Right now I'm kind of agnostic. I still got some of my witchcraft beliefs and some of the satanic stuff and a little bit of my old stuff and whatever. I'm more, believing a little bit of everything yet nothing. Maybe I'd fit in with the Unitarians up on Main Street, Universalists. So I gotta glue some of them pigs in there with some E6000 because they're loose. So I tried to make one here, the bigger one, and I'm not ready for big ones yet. They unravel bad. I'm doing good. It's when it's time to cast off. I have some troubles. So I tried one method where one lady counts it back. Like, say, I always start here. This is where I start. Because of the attention deficit, that leaves me a marker to remember where to start. So I'll count back 1, about 5, and take a huge length of knitting yarn. Probably about, they said 3 feet. That's usually what I do. And then wrap it around one of the pegs and then pull it through with a hook. And normally I would use the ergonomic hooks when I'm putting it on, but I have to use the regular ones that loop it up through and pull the yarn. That's for the cast off thing. I don't know if I'm casting off correctly. I gotta watch some videos. I found one lady. She's excellent. She's from the UK. She's very good for left-handers. And, even for someone like me who wants to take up hobbies to help with our, my eating addiction and different stuff and ADHD. She's very slow and very to the point. So she's easy to follow and not, keep your attention that way. So, I don't do ADHD medications, although I should. It's untreated, except my therapist lets me have caffeine. Here's the deal. Oh, you're gonna think this is fucking weird. It doesn't work the same way on people like me as it does like folks like, regular people that are getting it to get a buzz for like, to stay awake at work or something. I mean, I get a little bit of a buzz, but most of the time it's gonna make me feel kind of, like mellow. And if it's like an espresso, it knocks me out. I'm done. Or I have hydroxyzines they let me take as needed. PRN. And Buspar and Paxil, because I won't let them give me any of that harsh shit. Oh, fuck no. I'm not happy with that stuff right now with a family member. Was given too much, so I ended up in a facility and I hit her back home, so I'm not happy about that with mental health stuff right now, so. Well, anyway, I think I am going to get this room ready after, because I want to move some of these cameras up into something else. I'm going to give away those paper mache skulls. Here's what I do. When I'm cleaning and getting rid of shit, I'll say, well, when's the last time I used you? Are we going to ever use you? Okay, no, you fucking go. If the answer is no. So they are going to go. I may keep one or two behind for painting. The rest can go downstairs. Maybe the activities director will take them and save them for Halloween stuff or something. I don't know. It depends. Somebody will take them. People would take poo-poo if you put it down there for free if it was any good to them. I mean, that's a gross thing to put it that way, but they would. I know how it is because I'm one of those people that pick up free shit too, so. Anyway, yeah, I gotta put some bookcases up. I didn't know how to remedy this problem. I got my coloring books right there. Unless I get like those, for the shelves are like a liner, so they don't fall through. Those are utility racks. They're pretty strong. They can handle a lot on them. I mean, I'm not going to get on them. I'm not going to do jumping jacks because then they will have a problem on them. But I got my microscope up there still. I got to get some more slides, but I think I'm white. Someday I'd like to check out some of the water out back, see what it looks like. What we have in our river back there. I got a set of shuttle arts up there I haven't put in the case yet. All these, I looked into those magazine holders, file holders. I had like some, I like Van Gogh, and I had like some Starry Night ones and different patterns on them. Some are just plain white. They're for like, I don't know if that would work out there. They would hold all of them. Because right there I got a couple of art books, art instructional books. I have sketch pads there, mostly all the coloring books. And I don't know if I'll ever rehome some of them. If I find a couple I don't want, my mom and my brother are into it now, so I'll rehome some of them too. So, but everything else that I have here, I'm probably gonna want. So, and I made like a list. I don't know where it went to. All the things I want to accomplish when I'm here, what I want to do. Like for example, paper crafts, different types, journaling, different types of art, the coloring, stuff like that. The different needle crafts that I can do. The sewing. Sewing is good to have in case you gotta mend someone's butthole in their pants or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my. I got a couple storage things coming. I need some more of the art bins. The satchels. I should have kept them. For fabric. So, once I come up with a better thing. This is how I store my sewing things for my machine. Yeah, what are the binder clips doing in there? Mm-hmm. See, this is part of attention deficit. We have a tendency, as folks that have it, to put random things in. But, the food bank gave us this with candy, and it was so cute, so I kept it. Some sugar-free candy was in it. Because I liked it. I love that red truck thing. There's a guy on the Canton Potsdam Road that has an old fire truck. He puts the tree in it for Christmas time, so that's pretty cool. An antique truck. I'm going to put these thimbles on here. All these years I figured out why they call them thimbles. Thimbles, thumbs, protect your, So clumsy asses like me don't stab yourselves, jab yourselves. Embroidery needles. I better put a little E on there so I know that's what they are. Just random shit, jars and stuff. As I get a sewing basket. Like I said, I wish I knew how to make some of them pouches with my sewing machine. I like the pattern they got, like for your electronics, the ones you can make for storing your USB cables. There's one of my loom hooks. I had this nice, I threw it out already, pouch that was blue and had a little mustache on it, but I broke it. Stupid fucking hands. The zipper broke, and I don't know how to fix zippers yet, so. I don't know how to do buttony things, so. I got a couple of jewelry ones on top of there. I know someday I can just give a tour, but I can't show you every little individual thing in here, because there's just too much of it. Keep my salt lamp there, my selenite one behind there. They're good for the air, so. A lot of stuff I kept. I threw all the stuff in the altar that I kept and a baggie down here. So there are a lot of stones. If I get some wire wrapping pliers and learn how to do it. If not, I'm just gonna give them away to a guy upstairs. The ones that just keep some I really, really like in that bowl back there, so I can figure out how to get one of those shadow boxes for the wall. Someone to put one up for me. They can be put up by nails too, I think. They have one of those tooth hooks on the back of them, hangers, whatever. I just kept my rocks and stuff like that, so they're all in there, and that's it. My little scry mirror, I didn't like the big ones. They don't work for me. Smaller things work better. They work to me. It's just more personal when it's smaller. I don't know how many of these freaking things I'm getting again, but a lot of these things are embroidery stuff too. Got my floss. I'll put that in the cart. Got my diamond paint and stuff, some crochet things next to the thing my mom gave me the other day. I need some of the plastic needles though. I'm low on them. I really need them. So they're like $5 or $6. But I have chunky yarn and it needs really big eyes, the big eye ones. So that was port wine, like that one you seen I had. Portland wine. It's very pretty purple, very dark. Takes a while to learn how to do stuff, so I just do one thing at a time, try to. That's part of having attention deficit, having lots of hobbies and lots of interests. And not mastering any anytime soon. Oh, we're going to break another zipper, are we? Bad hands. And this here has a hook in it. And some kind of nifty little scissors. And another hook in here, I guess. No, that's a fabric pen, I think. I don't know. That'd be a good place to put some of the... Yeah. You've seen my fabric, what I'm using for now. I use these little squares. I'm making sachets, whatever you call them. With lavender in them, and I got some dried balsam. That's some floss for the embroidery hoops. And I got this guy. Cato brand. Some hoops and some linen cloth. I don't need one of those big wooden holders I had before because I can't use my hands. I just got to get some of those weird things you can wrap that around them. Those little plastic bobbins I have for those. And those are some blanks because once I know what I'm doing, I got a kit over there. And once I know more about that, and I did pretty good before with it. I want to make a handmade one with my name on it and my craft room name on it. So I'll put it up over there. So there'll probably will be a couple pegboards up over there too. To put the needlecraft type things in it over by there. These are little jewelry files and reamers I got from that Temu site. I got two alike, so yep. These are needle threaders and safety pins. That's good because I needed some safety pins for something. Yeah, I fixed a thing with my pants. Those ropes that come out of them. Well, that's it for now, so I'll upload this. I don't want it too long. It'll take forever to upload on this other thing here. But anyway, I have some fabric that's really pretty cool. This comes from Amazon last month. It's like pretty oriental patterns. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet, but a sachet. It'd be neat if I could figure out how to do homemade pencil cases, little tiny cosmetic cases with them or something. Little bags, put stuff in. That's part of attention deficit disorder, having a thing with bags. And I never knew that. So I watched this little video, a short clip about ADHD, and I didn't know, that's me to a T. Some of the stuff that I do, so it just went undiagnosed, and they didn't really notice it. I wasn't stupid. I ended up in 9 regents and getting good grades and stuff. A lot of people think because I'm big, I'm also dumb, which I ain't. But anyway, those are the type of needles I got to get. This plastic one. I got one diamond painting in here, a lot of diamond painting stuff, so I'm set with those. This one thing I don't like. I ended up trying to see what it'd be like to put beads in here, and it sucks. It ended up going all over the floor and everything. I got some of these nice pink stone ones, and they end up on the floor. I find them, I'll pick them up, put them in. But the other thing I liked about it is that it had like this thing, like a Tic Tac. It's for diamond painting, rhinestones, though. We tried. Probably won't do wood burning either, because that's pretty noxious for folks with issues like I got, the breathing in lungs, so. God damn it. Yeah, don't buckle for me, huh? So, I got this to put loose beads in, because I like those big stones, the natural stones, and I don't know if I can get those bangles I had before, but the memory wire and stuff. Try and do some charm bracelets and stuff out of those large natural type stones, or I like those lampwork ones, but I prefer natural, or stuff that looks natural, like those pink ones I showed you. That's what I do. Some stretchy, some wire, and some of the loom ones, like the wrap. I gotta get some more shank buttons I had before, and well, there's those expensive beads I had the other day. They ain't going anywhere. They gotta stay in where they're at. They're my Yukis. They're not cheap, and you know that, people who get them. They're pretty. They were mermaid color. I had them right here. Dumbass Missy, where'd you put them? I didn't eat them, did I? Just kidding. I don't want to do that. I'd be shitting out glass if I did. Well, that's it. I got some of these little. This has got to be clean. Clusterfuck city. So yeah, I'll upload this. That'll be it for me. I'll update some craft from good.